right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. Call now. 9323.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. We create professional materials representing your idea and submit it to companies who are looking for new ideas. We have more than 9,000 companies who have agreed to review ideas in confidence. If a company shows interest in manufacturing your invention, we can negotiate up to over 10,000 clients receive patents. We also offer services including 3D modeling and animation demonstrating your idea, prototyping services, and we use state-of-the-art technology to show InventHelp client ideas to additional companies. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp.
Call us for free information at 1-800-607-8945. That's 1-800-607-8945. Again, 1-800-607-8945.
Biz Talk Radio.
Welcome back to the Garden America Radio Show with Bryan, John, and Tiger. The phone lines are open right now at 855-424-9825. That's 855-424-9825. Or John at gardenamerica.com.
Got a lot going on this morning, and we're so happy that you have taken time to join us, either locally here in San Diego on AM 1240. And remember, those who do live in Southern California, the replay of each and every show at 2 p.m. in Los Angeles and most of Southern California on AM 740. Right now, though, we want to get back to Matthew and talk about this fantastic 2019 trip we're going to be taking, Garden America, with, destinations, Vancouver, British Columbia, Victoria, Alaska. So, Matthew, if you can go back and pick up where we were before the break and bring us up to speed, we are all ears.
Yeah, Matthew was telling us about a garden that most people don't know about in British Columbia because, of course, all you hear about is, not all you hear, but the most popular is Butchart Gardens.
Right, but there are others.
Well, and we're going to find out about that, right, Matthew?
Right. So the University of British Columbia has a wonderful museum dedicated to Native American culture, and that's well worth a visit, so we'll have time to do that. And then on top of that, they have the UBC Botanical Gardens, and they have a plant collection of over 40,000 plants. And they're mostly, plants are collected from temperate forests from around the world, so they have, lots of evergreen forests, and also a great collection of bamboos and climbers and ferns and magnolias and rhododendrons. It's really a spectacular garden, and it overlooks English Bay, and you're looking out at the coastal mountain range. It's really spectacular. So we'll spend time there. We're going to meet local gardeners, local Canadian gardeners. And then after 3 days in Vancouver, we're going to hop a ferry and head west to Vancouver Island, which, by the way, is the largest island on the west coast of the Americas. So whether, go all the way to Patagonia, go all the way to Alaska, and Vancouver Island is massive, really beautiful place. And we're going to set up shop in Victoria, which when you go there, that's the capital of British Columbia. You'll feel like you're a little bit in jolly old England. They have high tea at the Empress Hotel. It's quite a place.
Wasn't that hotel built for the Queen or something like that? I remember there's some hotel in Vancouver built.
Yeah, the hotels were built by, I believe, I want to say the Grand Pacific. Is it the Grand Pacific Railroad Company of Canada? I think I might, or the Trans-Pacific, and they were built to basically kind of as advertisements for the Canadian Rockies. The Banff Springs Inn, the Chateau Lake Louise, the Great Hotel of Vancouver that you just mentioned, and also the Empress. And they all date back to right around the turn of the century, so like 1910, 1905, 1913, that time period. And they're really spectacular. So we're going to be right in downtown Victoria, And I was just there last weekend, and they have the most phenomenal museum. It's the Museum of British Columbia, and it really goes over the flora and fauna, the wildlife. There's just an amazing opportunities to do whale watching there, also up in Alaska. As you're cruising on the ferries, you'll see eagles and bears. We saw killer whales, pods of killer whales, literally from the ferry. You don't even have to pay to go whale watching here. You'll just see them outside the window as you're cruising. So there's a lot to do there, and I think the highlight for gardeners of Victoria and being on Vancouver Island is the world-class gardens of bush art. So we're going to spend a whole morning at bush art. You need at least 3 hours there, and if you haven't been there before, you're just going to be blown away by the variety. They have an Italian garden there, a Japanese garden, a sunken garden, and the colors are just magnificent. So that's a really big highlight.
All right. Wow.
I
Lots
think
of
John's
fun
ears
stuff.
perked up when he said Italian gardens. I looked at John and like, yes.
Well,
yeah, there's an Italian wine bar there too, right?
Oh, now Brian's ears perked up.
There you go. Exactly. So you can see where they grow pasta, John.
Exactly. So after the 3 days in Vancouver and the night and 2 days over on Vancouver Island in Victoria, we'll head back by ferry, get back to downtown Vancouver by Gastown, that old historic district, and then we'll board the ship. Actually, it's a smaller Princess cruise, and we specifically picked it for that reason, for the time of year. And we wanted to be on a smaller ship, not the giant ship. So this one is actually considered one of the smaller ships. It's the first class MS Coral Princess. We'll board it in downtown Vancouver, and then set sailing at sunset and head up the Inland Passage. Just thread the needle right through, between Vancouver Island and the mainland. And the views of the coastal mountain range, the sea life. And what's really great about this is we only booked view balconies for all of you. So no one's going to have an interior cabin. Everyone has a view balcony, so you can just sit out with a glass of wine on your, right on your deck and just watch the world go by. It's going to be fabulous.
And you will see a lot of fish and sea life, too, as well.
And I really appreciate having the view balcony cabins, because I don't know if you saw.
And every
see glaciers. I mean, it'll be similar.
I see the tie-in. So Matthew, I have many years ago did take a cruise up through Alaska into some of these places you're talking about. And if a person has never done this, never had the experience, it is so surreal to look around and actually know that you're within those surroundings. Would you not agree?
Oh, absolutely. This is one of the great untouched parts of the planet. Some of the places, even the ships are heading there, they're still very remote. They still have that feeling of being cut off. I mean, once you're basically passing by not just dozens, like hundreds of little islands that don't even have ferry service. So the only way to get there is by Zodiac, and these ships pull up pretty close to them. And there's a lot of opportunities to get on shore and explore. And so that's what's going to be neat about it, too. So you can stay on the ship if you like, or you can get off in the little towns. You don't have to purchase any excursions if you don't want to. You can, of course, if that's what you like. But, something I like to do is actually do my homework, read about the place, not just the flora and fauna, but also the history and the wildlife. So that's part of the journey is building that excitement and preparing for it. So, do a little bit of reading before you go. And then what I also appreciate is the fact that the three of you are going to be hosting it and offering talks during the day and gatherings, so you can all get together and check in and have that community on board of the 30 of you, because that's what we're going to really be going with, approximately 30 people. And you'll have your, like-minded travelers who really are there because they share the same passion.
30 people is just about right, too. It's still warm and intimate.
And that's something we haven't really done before, is during the tour, had talks. We've talked on the bus before.
Right, but I mean, like on board ship.
Yeah, and actually get people together. Tiger and I were thinking that it might be a good idea, because there's so much when you dock in a particular spot. There's so many different things that are available for you to do.
Right.
We thought we might present some of those and then tell you what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And if you want to come with us, fine. But if you want to go somewhere else, you have the opportunity to do that also.
And I think Matthew brings up a good point, too, by doing your homework, a little research, and look into these places that we'll be visiting, and that way it'll be a better experience. Tiger?
Definitely, yeah. So, Matthew, I loaded up the website for Earthbound Expeditions for people to get more information, and as we get closer, more information will definitely be coming out. Thank you for joining us this weekend and sharing all this wonderful information. I'm sure we'll have you on again soon as the trip gets closer and we get more details as the time goes on. So, Matthew, thank you very much. Have a good rest of the weekend.
Yeah, thank you, guys. And I really look forward to seeing you up in Vancouver in July of 2019. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be great. And thank you. And your picture looked fantastic on our computer screen. So way to go, Matthew.
Right
Nicely
on top
done.
Brian's body.
Hey, have a safe weekend, Matthew. We'll talk to you soon.
Happy travel.
You betcha. You betcha.
All right, happy travel.
You got it. Yeah, we've taken trips with various companies, but Earthbound Expeditions, they do it right. They're tailored trips. These are not cookie cutter trips, John, as we've mentioned before.
No, it's going to be an upscale cruise also. You know, there's cheapy bargain cruises that you can get.
This is a Thurston Howell III kind of a trip?
It's a lot more than a 3-hour cruise.
I gotcha. But anyway, we're talking, like I say, Vancouver, Victoria, Alaska with a cruise and all these gardens and a place in the world, like Tiger mentioned and Matthew, that I don't think, other than Vancouver and Victoria, you think about Alaska, you don't think about gardens, but there's beautiful gardens there.
When I was in Vancouver not too long ago, and as Matthew was saying about the weather, I flew from San Diego, arrived in Vancouver, and I felt like I was thinking, oh, I'm going up to Vancouver, I'm going to be cold.
Right.
And it was in the summer. I think the weather was nicer in Vancouver than when I left San Diego. It was just the perfect temperature, warm during the day, cool at night.
And you have that breeze coming off the water, makes everything nice. Okay, questions, comments, what's going on? Maybe a question about the trip, that's fine too, whatever's on your mind. Facebook Live is the best place to do it, or give us a call, 855-424-9825. And again, John at GardenAmerica.com as we continue our Saturday morning together, along with Tiger Palafox. John Bagnasco, I'm Bryan Main. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is 45 minutes after the hour. We're going to step aside and come right back.
This is Joe Lample from Growing a Greener World. With the environment in mind, I recommend Milorganite Organic Nitrogen Fertilizer for all your growing needs. From plants to people, active growth requires energy, nutrients, and a balanced diet. Nutrient-rich Milorganite feeds the soil and plants for up to 3 months. The organic nitrogen is slow release and won't burn plants even during hot, dry weather. Trust the fertilizer, proven effective for 90 years. Milorganite, better. Visit Milorganite.com for a garden center near you.
Want a better looking lawn with less effort? Husqvarna's robotic automower is the effortless way to mow. Husqvarna's intelligent design allows the automower to maneuver around your lawn without supervision, even over tricky terrain and around obstacles. It knows when it needs to be charged and directs itself back to the charging dock. With convenient control options, the Husqvarna allows you to set it and forget it, even from your smartphone. Thanks to Husqvarna, you can have a great looking lawn and more time to enjoy Mission Hills Nursery Diego, or go to missionhillsnursery.com for more info.
If you're 85 or younger, would you like peace of mind and comfort for your family? We're Final Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-569-3414. That's 800-569-3414. Again, 800-569-3414.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself, But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks, calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake, and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly 1 business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-649-5324. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now. 877-649-5324. That's 877-649-5324.
You love your car, and so does CarChecks. We're A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau and have been helping people avoid spending a fortune in costly car repair bills for almost 20 years. For about $2.50 a day, you get the peace of mind in knowing that your expensive repair bills may be covered by a vehicle protection conditioner, or the transmission goes out. That could cost you a few $1,000s, or you can get protected with CarChecks and pay only $100 deductible. For about $2.50 a day, you can make sure you don't get stuck with the bill for covered repairs. Keep your car in tip-top shape. For a completely free quote, call CarChecks now at 800-958-5207, 800-958-5207. That's 800-958-5207. Or visit getprotected.com. That's getprotected.com.
Does your water stain and damage your fixtures? Does it smell or taste bad? Are you worried about what's in your water? Water quality should not be painful and worrisome. Get HydroCare water systems from Wave Home Solutions with the most advanced purification technologies. Call Wave Home Solutions today at 1-888-989-WAVE or go to GreatHealthyWater.com. HydroCare will eliminate limescale that causes hundreds of dollars in damage to pipes and appliances without using salt. Well water will no longer smell or stain your fixtures. City water will be purified of harmful chlorine, lead, arsenic, and chemicals. Wave Home Solutions provides the cleanest, healthiest water at every faucet. Satisfaction guaranteed. For more information, call 1-888-989-WAVE, 1-888-989-WAVE, or go to GreatHealthyWater.com. That's GreatHealthyWater.com.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
Biz Talk Radio.
Welcome back to the Garden America. Bryan and Tiger. The phone lines are open right now at 855-424-9825. That's 855-424-9825. Or John at gardenamerica.com.
Right back here. Thank you so much for being there. 51 minutes after the hour here as we continue on this Saturday morning. Still trying to iron out a few things here with our Facebook Live feed with the graphics and the new bells and whistles. We call these in the business plugins. You have new plugins you're playing with.
Well, they're working out fine for John and I. Yeah. You're the one that's having trouble with it.
My computer's showing the beginning of the show, but that's fine. We're good as long as it's okay.
Speaking of that though,
go ahead.
Right now I'm going to load up a picture of John and I went this week.
At the Heirloom Expo.
Yeah. So
all right.
So talk amongst ourselves. Load that up.
Yeah, just for 1 second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Meantime, give a shout back to Arlene from Keller, Texas.
Keller, Texas. Hey, thank you for tuning in. You said it was Arlene?
Yes.
Welcome, Arlene. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Hope things are, I guess it's been a hot summer in Texas. Yes, Tiger.
So I've got it up now. And so John and I were up at the National Heirloom Vegetable Expo. Is that what they called it?
National Heirloom Expo.
Just the National Heirloom Expo.
Because there were things besides vegetables. There were fruits.
There was fruits.
Dahlias.
Yeah.
The Dahlia show was up there. There were heritage roses.
Yeah.
There were chickens.
That's true. And goats or sheep? What was it? I can't remember.
I think they were goats.
Goats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of stuff there.
The picture is me standing in front of that pile of gourds.
That's a lot of gourds.
Right? How tall do you think that pile was, to give it perspective?
25 feet? 25 feet?
Well, I don't know, about at least 20 feet.
20 feet.
It's hard to tell because I don't know how close you are in terms of perception, but that's a lot of gourds.
That pile is about half a mile behind Tiger.
Yeah, very good. But you enjoyed yourself. You had a good time, right? It was a good a day or so. John stayed 2 days. You stayed 1 day, right?
Yeah. I just had the opportunity to fly, and John and I drove from Oakland